Hi everybody, and welcome to my channel, Oracle of the Crows, Hypnocrow. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you to each and every one of you guys though, whether you are a new subscriber or a returning subscriber from my other channel. I am very grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you guys give me. This video is for the star sign of Leo. It doesn't matter where your placement is, or if you're just intuitively guided to come and watch, welcome. So, this is also a timeless reading before I go into it. This is a timeless reading, Leo, so you're going to find these messages when you are meant to find them. Alright, so first thing we're going to do, Leo, is pull an energy oracle card for Leo, the Leo Collective, and see what's the energy look like Leo is standing in. What does the energy look like that Leo is standing in? When they come across this video. What's the energy that Leo is standing in when they come across this video? Okay, so we have contract. So you could be maybe considering signing a contract. There could be something legal happening. That could be a soul contract. Part of your soul contract could be being fulfilled. I do feel there is something legal regardless, but definitely something that you're contracted to do. I feel like this is something that you signed up for. Whatever you are sitting in, you signed up for. But I feel like you're walking through it in a very blind way. I feel for some of you, you could have been blindsided with something that maybe you didn't see coming when it comes to the legal system. Yeah, so we have attachment coming through. So I feel like, again, you are blinded with the situation. See how you're taking off that mask, right? You're taking off that mask and you're seeing this energy that perhaps you are chained to. Or that we have patience. So we have the angel. This is an angel. I'll put it close up. See how she's in reverse there? See how she's got the clock too. And so I feel like this is the time frame, is what I feel. This is the time frame. You signed up for this when because listen, Leo, I'm going to put that right there. Before we come down here as human beings, we sit down with our spirit team, our angels. We pick out our spirit guide, the one who's going to walk with us from the time we're born until the time we die. We sit down with that spirit guide and we sit down and go over your soul contract for the reason why you come down here. Yes, there is a reason. Everybody has a purpose here as a human being, regardless of what other people think, right? So I feel like this is what's happening with you. I feel like this is your time. This is your time, and whatever challenges that come up that blindside you is for a reason, and the reason is so that you can release the attachment to this, whatever this was that was contracted in your life. Oh my, look at that. Number 27, walking away. Because I'll stop knocking everything over. Alrighty, so let's go over the number part right off the bat. 6 and a 5 is 11. We have a 16 here, which adds up to a 7. So we got 7 and 11, which is a 9, right? And then we have 27, which adds up to a 9. So 9 and 9 adds up to an 18, which is what? 9. So what are you doing? You are completing a karmic contract, is what I see here. You're completing a karmic contract. And when you come across this video, you're going to be questioning something, right? You're going to be questioning something. Should I stay or should I go? Is what I feel here. I'm sorry for the glare. I really do apologize. But I did hold this card up there, and that's the one who's really glaring, right? So in reverse, if it was in the upright position, it'd be telling you to be patient because of this situation. But it is in reverse, so it tells me that the time is upon you. This challenge is upon you for a reason, because this is the time frame. You set it up in your soul contract. And when you were born, we are born with amnesia, right? We are born with amnesia. And then we grow up and we learn. We learn through experiences. We learn through growth. We learn through people. People come into our lives for a reason, right? The reason is it's either a lesson, a blessing. Some cross, some stay for a minute, and then some stay forever, right? And so I feel like this is your situation. I feel like somebody blindsided you. And I feel like you were questioning, like, should I stay, should I go? Right? That's exactly what I feel. And I feel like what you're going to do is you're going to release this attachment to this situation. You're going to see that this was all part of your soul contract. Even though you may feel blindsided, it was all part of the divine plan. So they're telling you to release the attachment to this situation, and it's time to walk away. You fulfilled this part of your soul contract. 9-9, it's about completion, ending of karmic cycles, and that's exactly what I feel here. This is a karmic cycle. 9-9-9. Profound lessons have been learned, right? Profound lessons have been learned. 11. 11s are masters, right? Mastering something. What are you mastering? 16. 16 adds up to a 7. Challenges, right? Challenges. These challenges have brought you to the point where you've had to learn how to be patient. You've had to learn how to trust in the right time, right? This situation has crossed your path because it's time to release it, right? It's time to release it. You fulfilled this part of your contract. You may not have seen the situation coming. It blindsided you. I also feel too, for some of you, you may want to get an Akashic reading. I feel for some of you, you may be considering that or thinking about that, or maybe even have an interest in it. Okay, so that is where I see you are standing at when you're coming in to this reading. You are standing in the number 9 energy, where you are fulfilling karmic contracts and you are completing that cycle and moving on to the next phase of your human journey. Okay, 999 is coming through, so you could be seeing a lot of synchronicities such as 1111, which tells you you're on the right path. You could be seeing 999 everywhere, which is telling you you are completing profound lessons on this journey. That part of that contract with that situation or that person has completed. Alright? So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to ask for questions. So I see this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. I feel, Leos, you guys have been through so much. You know, so much. My Leo collective. Alright? So, Leo. So the next part, we're going to ask 4 questions. And we're going to use the Akashic Tarot in my blue deck, my self-created deck. So, whoops, wow. That card just like grew wings. Did you see that? I mean, really. But whatever the situation was, it about knocked you off your feet. It's like I feel like you're hanging on by a thread here. You are hanging on by a thread. Look at that. Whatever this situation was, it like I said, it blindsided you and it hit you like bam, like right now. I mean, right now. And you're turning around and you're looking at the situation like, what the hell just happened? I did not see that coming. So we're going to take a look at this card. Take a big time look at this card. In a minute, I'm going to let you sit in that energy there for a second. Okay, Leo, Leo, Leo. And now we're going to cut it. I feel like that card flying out like that was a sign that your cards were shuffled. I mean, you cannot make that stuff up. Spirit was like, yep, here you go, because you're probably like, what are you talking about? Oh my goodness. What, my situation? So I feel like that card is going to tell you about that situation. And the reason, like, it just, Spirit has a funny way of working through me. So, Leos, and this deck is for confirmation for you guys. One more quick shuffle for Leo. And then we're going to cut it here. Alright, so the first question is, this is what is influencing. This is the influencer around this situation. So before we pull the top card, we're going to pull this card. We're going to flip it over because I feel like this is very, very important for somebody. The King of Forces. Whew! That makes perfect sense. He's in reverse. So the King of Forces is somebody, especially in reverse, who is ungrounded, unbalanced. Their energy is scattered. And I feel like, and in the fact that it's a king tells me it's a person. It is a person. You are contracted with this person. You are contracted with this person, and this person blindsided you and knocked you off of your feet, right? But they was not authentic. Their energy was a bit narcissistic. Their energy, because the Forces talks about our energy within us and around us, and the fact that you got a king here talks about a person whose energy is ungrounded, scattered, unfocused, because the Forces to me represent the wands in traditional tarot, because Forces represents the energy within us and around us, and that is why that card come up and boom, smacked you head on. It hit these two cards, which is an 11. So what did I say about 9? Mastering something. You are mastering something, not only I feel within yourself, but within another person. And you're releasing the attachment to this person. Now remind you, it is a king. So this is king. What you are with a king, you are mastering. King's master, right? There's a leader, there's a master. And that's you, Leo. You are the leader. You have the say-so of who you want in your life and who you don't. But this person is very dramatic, right? They're just dramatic, they're narcissistic. I feel like there is some sort of an energy connection there. And I feel like that is you releasing the attachment of this energy and just like walking away from it. You know that this part of your contract with this person is done. It has been fulfilled. But this person's going to come out of nowhere, right? Remember, it flung up there and knocked you off your pedestal. This person is coming out of nowhere. Nowhere. Alrighty. I had a feeling it was going to be a king, a person. Just by the way it flew out and smacked these two cards. Okay? So it is time to walk away from this person. It's time to release this attachment. to this person. The time with this person has been fulfilled. That part of the contract with this person has been fulfilled. Now it's time to leave them behind and walk away into something new. So the influencing energy that puts you in this situation is the Ark of the Covenant. Yep. The Ark of the Covenant talks about disconnect, right? The disconnect. When it's in reverse, this is somebody who is refusing to honor their soul contract. And that's what this person is. Right here, sitting in this energy. Somebody is refusing to honor their part of the contract. Well, listen, that's why you're blindsided with this person, because they come out of freaking nowhere, right? However, you are releasing that attachment to that person. Let's clarify that. Yep. What do you see? What do you see? Mm-hmm. So you definitely have a soul contract. See here, you're blind, right? You're not seeing anything. You're not seeing anything because your energy is too scattered, right? You're too scattered. You're out of balance. And that's why this person come out of freaking nowhere and was like, boop, right? So with divine timing, the patience card coming in reverse, this person is, so that is why I feel with the Ark of the Covenant, oh, and guess what? The Ark of the Covenant is a what? Look at that. 11. Remember I said about the synchronicity. 11, 11, 11, 11. So for some of you, your current situation that's influencing this is the fact that maybe you yourself, Leo, are refusing to honor a part of your soul contract. There is a major disconnect in your energy between you and your crown chakra, and it's causing you to be blind to the situation, causing you to stay chained and attached to this unbalanced energy. So this disconnection between you and your higher self is what you're refusing to see, that disconnect. So you need to honor this. You really need to honor. It's time to honor this contract. 11, 11. Okay? So that is the situation. You're viewing something, right? What are you viewing? That it's time to release this person because this person is refusing to honor their part of this contract with you. They chose to walk away, or you chose to walk away. Somebody chose to walk away and detach from it. Or you could be being asked from your spirit team to release attachment to this person. Okay? So that is what I see is influencing this. You need to pay attention to your intuition, because I feel like you were very detached from your intuition because of the fact that you are maybe attached to an emotion even, right? An emotion that could be keeping you blind, and you may need to release that as well, right? Maybe you're not wanting to honor the contract, right? And you're like, why does this keep happening? Well, listen, it's going to keep calling you until you answer it. Alright? So that's it. It's going to keep calling you until you answer it. Divine timing, right? So the next question for you, Leo, is the problems or obstacles that is affecting you. What challenges or obstacles is affecting Leo? Commitment. Mm-hmm. somebody doesn't want to honor the commitment. Yep, another one coming through here. You're seeing 111, 1111, 999. Somebody does not want to honor the commitment, and it is very challenging. Yep. And you need to honor that. Right? You need to honor that. Honor the fact that you need to walk away and let go. Alright? Beautiful. So what is being challenged? What obstacles or challenges are being presented to you? You need to honor that. Honor that this part of this contract is fulfilled. Release the attachment. Let it go. Let it end. Right? For some of you could even be a medium. And this could be that toxic emotion, right? In your crown chakra that keeps you scattered. So here, look at it. Let me show you something. See, there's that contract coming through. Look at the light. Right? Somebody is refusing to honor that commitment to their contract. And now this an obstacle or challenge. It's hard to honor something that you need to let go of. You need to walk away. And that's exactly what Esther is doing. You are honoring it and you're walking away. You are deciding that you don't want to have this commitment, or they are deciding that they don't want to have this commitment with you. Again, for some of you, this could be about maybe you're a medium. But your attachment to perhaps an emotion with the roses color through, because roses is about cups or emotions, right? So maybe the obstacle is that maybe you are refusing to release the attachment to this toxic emotion and honor the fact that sometimes things happen. There ain't a damn thing we can do about it when it comes to people who you love. Specifically somebody in the energy of air. Fire. We have fire and we have water coming through here. And I feel like you're too scattered to connect. For some of you could be an animal whisperer, but you have this toxic emotion within you that keeps you scattered, that you need to let go of and release the attachment of. You need to take off that mask and see that it's time to honor this contract instead of refusing it. For some of you. Others of you, this is about another person and a commitment, a union. You need to honor that, okay, somebody has made the choice to walk away. Alright, so that is the obstacle that I see in front of you is you need to honor the fact that this is done, that it's over. This person, you or this person refuses to honor the commitment, the contract that you have on each soul level. But again, this person has blindsided you. Wow, and I mean, they have blindsided you and just like, boom, like knocked you off your feet because you're like, what? What the heck, man? That's what I see here. Okay, so this is the positive influences that are at work around you. Look at that, Queen of Forces in reverse. This is a mother figure. So the positive influences around you, I feel, is a feminine energy who has perhaps already crossed over to the spirit world. And I feel like you could still be in a grieving energy here, Leo. I feel like the positive thing is that this person is still around you and you are too scattered to realize this. Because why? Because you're still attached to the dark toxicity of that emotion. Yeah. For some of you, the positive outlook is that this person is around you and they're trying to get you to raise your self-esteem. I feel like you don't, I feel like this person sucks your energy dry. I feel like they drain you. And that's why you're like, I need to walk away. I need to release the attachment to this situation because this person is not worthy of me. They're too. We got the king and the queen coming through here, so that definitely makes sense with the commitment. This person is not worthy of you, and you're recognizing that. You are being challenged to honor that this person is not worthy of you, and the fact that this has to end. Okay, so uh, the positive energy that's going to come out of this is that you're going to raise your self-esteem, right? You're going to raise your self-esteem because you're going to honor the fact that maybe it's just maybe not the right time for you to come together. Maybe it wasn't the right time in the past either for you to, maybe you two may have crossed paths in the past, right? And maybe it didn't work. With the contract card and the commitment that we could be talking about a marriage here. King and a queen, 10, right? Maybe you two had tried to make the commitment work and then, maybe you went through divorce, right? And the divorce really like caused you to be scattered. Again, this person could have been narcissistic. They could have drained your energy, maybe busted down your emotions and broke you to the point where you did not value yourself. You did not feel worthy of true love. So your current situation that is influencing this is the fact that, again, maybe this part of the contract was fulfilled. You have free will. You have free will. And I feel like Spirit is telling you it is time to make a choice, right? What are you going to do? This commitment has ended. This part of the contract has been fulfilled. So this is what's going to happen in the future. This is outcome. The light of the world. Yeah. So the outcome is here is we got a 10, right? Another 1. We have a lot of 9s. You have 9, 9, 9. You have 11, 11. And now you have a 10. So I feel like there's a download coming in. I feel like your angels, your spirit team is knocking on the door of your heart. But you are standing in this King of Forces energy. You're too scattered. You're too distracted with outside influences to honor this. So the outcome is somebody's going to be knocking at your door. Are you going to answer that door is the question, right? And so I do feel this is a past on loved one, absolutely. Especially with the challenging here, the honor the fact that, this person maybe has passed on. Maybe you have a lot of regrets, maybe a lot of grief. And I feel like you're seeing a lot of signs of synchronicity. I feel like this person is knocking on the door to your heart. But your outer world has you too distracted. You're scattered. You're unfocused to answer that door. I also see here, there's a cat, a specific cat right there that is trying to catch your attention. Right? You have a familiar in your energy who is trying to catch your attention, Leo. This is a familiar that this person who has passed on has put in your life. So the question is, there's going to be your higher self or your angels, your spirit team is knocking on your door. The question is, are you going to answer that door and walk across this bridge? Right? You're going to walk across that bridge. You have to honor your contract. If you do not honor it, you will have to reincarnate until you do. So the point is, are you going to honor that contract and answer that door? Okay? So we're going to go ahead and move on in. We're already at the 30-minute mark, which is way beyond where I wanted to be. So who is around Leo, and what advice do you have for them? Who is around Leo, and what advice do you have for them? Dharma unfolding. Yeah. Remember that you're on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. Exactly. Dharma is unfolding. This part of your contract is unfolding for a reason. That's why you're blindsided. The Dharma, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Jawal, I don't know. But what I'm noticing is that this is the person who's going to be knocking on your door. Look at how bright his crown is. What did I tell you about the king? Your crown. So this fellow here, this light worker, is going to be knocking on the door to your heart. And the question is are you going to answer it and take one step at a time and walk with him through this gate and cross the cosmic bridge with him? So fire, agate, come out. Root is sacral and solar plexus chakras, strength, courage, and vitality. Yeah. Do you feel safe enough to answer that door, Leo? To walk across that cosmic bridge to honor the part of your soul contract? That is the question. Thank you for watching, Leos, and have a blessed day.